The Kansas City Chiefs just got a double dose of good news ahead of their regular season finale against the Denver Broncos. But that's not all. There's also a surprising update on head coach Andy Reid and fresh insights on Patrick Mahomes you won't want to miss. Stick around as we break it all down. What's up, buddies? Welcome back. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We cover all AFC West news here on this channel. Start with the great injury return news. The Chiefs just received a significant injury update on cornerback Jaylen Watson. After suffering a broken fibula in Week 7, Watson has officially been designated to return from injured reserve, with his 21-day practice window now open. This news broke shortly after Watson shared clips on his Instagram, showcasing his rehab progress, including sprinting and cutting drills, major steps in his recovery process. Before the injury, Watson had been a key contributor, recording 32 tackles and 6 pass breakups in his first 6 games. Since his absence, the Chiefs' defense has struggled statistically, ranking 27th in EPA per play and 29th in dropback EPA from weeks 8 to 14. Reports suggest Watson could be ready as early as the divisional round, though Andy Reid has described his return as a slim but possible chance. If cleared, his return would significantly bolster a secondary that has rotated multiple players in his absence, including Nazeeh Johnson and Joshua Williams. Watson's presence alongside Trent McDuffie and Brian Cook could help the Chiefs tighten coverage just in time for the playoffs. With the defense getting healthier and the return of wide receiver Hollywood Brown making an impact on offense, Kansas City is positioning itself to be close to full strength for a postseason run. Another good news is about the Chiefs' unexpected signing of Robert Tonyan. In a move that caught many off guard, Kansas City added veteran tight end Robert Tonyan to their practice squad on December 23rd, just ahead of their Christmas Day matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This late-season addition could play a key role as the Chiefs continue their push for a potential third consecutive Super Bowl title. Tonyan, a 7-year NFL veteran, has spent his entire career in the NFC North, playing for the Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, and most recently the Minnesota Vikings. While he didn't record any catches with the Vikings this season, his career totals speak for themselves. 148 receptions, 1,549 yards, and 17 touchdowns. His standout season came in 2020, when he hauled in 11 touchdowns with the Packers. This signing stands out because it underscores the Chiefs' proactive approach to reinforcing their tight end group, which has been heavily impacted by injuries. Jody Fortson and rookie Jared Wiley are both out for the season, while Peyton Hendershot, who was recently acquired in a trade with the Dallas Cowboys earlier this year, has recently been designated to return from injured reserve. With only Travis Kelce, Noah Gray, and Anthony Firkser as the active tight ends during their Week 16 win over the Houston Texans, the Chiefs clearly needed to strengthen their options at the position. Tonyan's experience and red zone reliability make him a smart addition, even if he's unlikely to see significant snaps this season. What makes this move even more intriguing is Tonyan's unique career path. After entering the NFL as an undrafted free agent in 2017, he spent 5 seasons with the Green Bay Packers, where he developed into a trusted red zone target for Aaron Rodgers. His breakout year came in 2020, posting career highs in receptions, yards, and touchdowns, solidifying his reputation as a dependable target in clutch situations. However, since parting ways with the Packers, Tonyan has struggled to replicate that success. He spent the 2023 season with the Chicago Bears, recording just 11 catches for 112 yards, before a brief stint with the Vikings this year, where he failed to register any stats in 5 appearances. Despite those recent struggles, signing Tonyan represents a low-risk, high-reward move for Kansas City. At 30 years old, he may not return to his 2020 form, but his veteran experience and understanding of NFL systems make him a valuable insurance policy. Another interesting aspect of this signing is that it marks Tonyan's first time playing outside the NFC North. Throughout his career, he's suited up for every team in the division: the Packers, Bears, Lions, and Vikings, making the Chiefs his first AFC team. This shift could give him a fresh start and the chance to contribute to a championship-caliber roster. While Tonyan isn't expected to be a game-changer this late in the season, his presence adds valuable depth to a team already focused on making another Super Bowl run. So what does this move mean for the Chiefs' tight end situation moving forward? For starters, it highlights the team's commitment to maintaining a solid supporting cast around Travis Kelce, who remains the focal point of the offense. While Kelce's receiving numbers have dipped slightly this season, his versatility and leadership remain vital to the team's success. Tonyan's addition gives the Chiefs another veteran option who can step in when needed, whether as a blocker or a red zone target. It also signals a forward-thinking mindset as the Chiefs prepare for potential roster turnover in the offseason. Now, let's focus on the man behind the Chiefs' incredible success, head coach Andy Reid. At 66 years old, Reid is currently the oldest active head coach in the NFL, and his future with the team has been a topic of speculation for quite some time. Earlier this year, Reid addressed retirement rumors directly, making it clear he hasn't seriously considered stepping away just yet. When asked, he responded with his usual humor, saying, "I'm old, but not that old," brushing off the speculation with a smile. His lighthearted response reflects his unwavering passion for the game and his team, even as he continues to defy expectations year after year. Reid's leadership has been nothing short of transformative for the Chiefs. He's been the driving force behind their back-to-back Super Bowl victories and has positioned the team for a potential third consecutive championship this season. His ability to adapt and innovate, whether through play design or roster management, has kept Kansas City at the top of the league, despite challenges like injuries and a demanding schedule. Reid recently avoided a possible fine from the NFL with his usual humor. When asked about the tough schedule, which had the Chiefs playing 3 games in just 11 days, he joked, "I'll let you figure that one out, or you can just check my bill." His witty response eased the tension while showing how he stays calm and lighthearted under pressure. But what lies ahead for Andy Reid? While there's no indication he's planning to retire anytime soon, the Chiefs have reportedly been considering their long-term plans for when that day eventually comes. Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo has been frequently mentioned as a potential successor, given his success with the team's defense and his deep understanding of the organization's culture. Spagnuolo, who joined the Chiefs in 2019, has played a pivotal role in transforming the defense into one of the league's most formidable units. His adaptability to the ever-changing landscape of the NFL and his focus on building a versatile, aggressive defense has made him a strong candidate to take the reins when Reid eventually steps down. Chiefs owner Clark Hunt has also addressed Reid's future, stating there's no indication the veteran coach plans to retire soon. Hunt even suggested Reid could easily lead the team for the next 5 years, citing his passion for the game and the continued success of the franchise. He specifically credited Patrick Mahomes' presence as a rejuvenating factor for Reid, with the coach often referring to Mahomes as one of the most special quarterbacks of all time. This mutual trust and respect between Reid, Hunt, and the entire organization have created a rock-solid foundation for sustained success. But what about the man who executes Reid's vision on the field? That brings us to the next story, which focuses on the latest updates surrounding Patrick Mahomes. The two-time MVP has been the driving force behind the Chiefs' success for years, and this season has been no different. Despite facing a demanding schedule and dealing with minor injuries, Mahomes has continued to deliver clutch performances, keeping Kansas City in the race for the top seed in the AFC. Time and time again, Mahomes has proven why he's considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league. One of the biggest talking points this season came when Mahomes publicly addressed the challenges of the NFL's intense scheduling. The Chiefs were required to play 3 games in just 11 days, a brutal stretch that included a Saturday matchup against the Houston Texans, a Christmas Day showdown with the Steelers, and the Week 16 clash. Mahomes didn't shy away from sharing how physically taxing this schedule had been, stating, "It's not a good feeling. You never want to play this many games in such a short time. It's tough on the body." However, he also acknowledged the reality of the league's demands, emphasizing that the team had no choice but to power through and find ways to overcome the adversity. Despite the physical toll, Mahomes has remained a model of consistency. Through 15 games, he's thrown for 3,608 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions, with a passer rating of 91.2. While these numbers may not match his previous MVP season, they're still impressive considering the challenges the team has faced this year. Mahomes has also showcased his dual threat ability, rushing for 295 yards and 2 touchdowns this season, including a remarkable 33-yard scramble that highlighted his athleticism and playmaking instinct. However, not everything has been flawless for Mahomes this year. One area where he's faced criticism is his chemistry with star tight end Travis Kelce. The Mahomes-Kelce connection has been one of the most dangerous duos in the NFL for years, but it's been noticeably out of sync in 2024. Kelce himself addressed the struggles, admitting, "I'm just not on the same page as Pat. It can get frustrating, that's for damn sure." This disconnect has been particularly evident in the red zone, where the Chiefs have slipped to 24th in efficiency. Kelce has just 2 touchdowns through 12 games, a significant drop compared to his 5 scores at the same point last season. To make another deep playoff run, Mahomes will need to overcome his recent red zone struggles and re-establish that elite chemistry with Kelce. Finding that rhythm again could be the difference between another title run or an early playoff exit. In conclusion, Patrick Mahomes remains the heartbeat of the Kansas City Chiefs, delivering clutch performances and leading the team through adversity. As the playoffs approach, the question remains, can Mahomes rise to the occasion once more and lead the Chiefs to a historic three-peat? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, Mahomes will leave it all on the field in pursuit of greatness. What do you think about these developments? Let us know in the comments below.